Hello Swans fans, it is semi-final day. Here we have the history-making squad that's been picked for the club's first ever semi-final in the League Cup at SsTV Park versus Hornchurch. They're getting a pep talk here before the game. They look up for it, so let's get into it. Come on you Swans. The players are ready. The ref is ready. Hornchurch are ready. Swans fans, are you ready? Let's get this semi-final underway. Dan Shirley here to kick the game off for the Swans. Let's go, and we're underway. Lee North with the ball here, passes it back to Danny Harris, who's playing at right back today. He takes a touch. He plays it down the right to Dave Carter. Left-footed player, but it's playing on the right. He plays the ball forward, but it's intercepted there by Lee Carrie again. Lovely little bit of skill from Lee Carrie. He holds the ball up well. Plays it forward to Shirley. Shirley loses position, but Lee Carrie wins it back again. Oh, he's dispossessed by the Hornchurch player there. Oh, it's a bit of a... It's been pinballing around again, as usual for a Swansong start. We always start with a bit of pinball football, but Lee Carrie does well. Northie takes a touch, slides in. The ball goes out. Hornchurch retrieve the ball. Radley's tracking back. The player's making a run down the wing. Newt shuts him out and it goes out for a throw. Nice little early bit of play there, but a bit pinballish, as always, from the Swans. An early corner here for Swans, only a couple of minutes into the game. Leicester's out there to take this to the left back for us today. He's got a sweet little left foot on him and he puts a great ball in, so let's see what he can do here. We've got the big men in the box, Shirley, Baker, Carrie, Carter, Northie's in there. He swings a lovely ball in. Baker's on the end of it. Oh, it's hit the bar! Oh, unlucky there from the Swans. Lee North picks up possession. He plays it back to Radley. Still putting the pressure on here, the Swans. North keeps the ball down on the left-hand side here, and it's won there by the Hornchurch defender for a throw to the Swans. We pick up the play with a throw onto Hornchurch. He throws it inside. Comes to the Hornchurch number 8, or number 8 there, yeah. He passes it to the centre-back. Or he plays a careless ball there, and Shirley's through. He's an early chance. He takes a strike. Oh, it's deflected out for a corner. Great bit of defending there. Great recovery. Another Leicester corner. You saw the last one. He swings it in again. Baker's up again. Oh, and it's over the bar. Oh, another great chance there for the Swans. Great ball from Leicester and a towering header from Baker. SsTV, like to show appreciation to Mimi and Shannon for their banner today. The boys really appreciated it. It spurred them on. A throw in here to Hornchurch down in the right back area. He throws it inside. The defender doesn't clear it properly. Shirley shuts the player down. He's under pressure. He backhills it clear, but Radley picks up position. He plays it through to Carrie, but Carrie's caught on the ball there. The midfielder clears the ball forward. Once again, they give it away, and Lee Carrie picks up the pieces. Passes it inside to Radley, the captain today. He plays a ball outside to Harris. Harris takes a touch, goes to whip it in, dummies to the player, plays a lovely ball through, and Radley's in. It's a foul there, ref. It's got to be a penalty, ref. What's he given? Yes, he's given us a penalty. Excellent decision there from the referee. A penalty for the Swans. 5 minutes into the game. Less than 5 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a penalty for the Swans. An early chance to take the lead. Lee Carrie puts the ball on the spot. He takes a few steps back. The ref blows his whistle. He steps up to take the penalty. And he's saved by the keeper. Oh, unlucky there from the Swans. Great save from the keeper. Did really well. Well done, keeper. Keeps the score at 0-0. A missed penalty from Lee Carrie. Throw on here to Hornchurch. Midfielder runs across to take it. He throws it inside to the number 8 there, who takes a touch and plays it back to the left back. Was a reckless challenge there from Carter. What's the ref given? Nothing. He's allowed position to carry on for Hornchurch. They play the ball across the front line. Radley picks the ball up, plays it back to Leicester. He punts it forward. It's well won there by the centre-back for Hornchurch, but Carter's won it again in the midfield. Pressure here from the Swans. He brings the ball forward. Plays it out to Radley, who takes a touch. He brings the ball forward as well. Cuts it inside to Carrie. He then passes it back to North. He's sent it so far. Yes! North is corner. Great strike there from Lee North, who's put us 1-0 up in the semi-final. With the club's 100th goal in our history. Excellent strike there from Lee North on his standing foot. So it's not just for standing on his right foot. Great strike there from Northie. 1-0 the Swans. Throw on here for the Swans. 15 minutes gone in the game. We're 1-0 up. The ball's thrown inside to our little magician here, Lee North. He's like the club's Lionel Messi. He's holding the ball up there. He's throwing a few tricks. He's still won. He's got the ball and he's played it across. It's cleared here by... Oh, Carter's cleared it back. It's popped out to Newton. Reedy's had a strike from a mile out, but he's took a deflection and gone for a Swans corner. Another corner for the Swans. We should have scored from the last two. Let's see what we can do from this one. The ball's played over. He's calling for it. Dan Shirley's on the end of it. Oh, and it's gone in somehow. We're 2-0 up. It's 2-0 the Swans. Dan Shirley once again manages to score a goal with his head, without actually jumping. The best header in the club who can score goals with his head without jumping, but he puts us 2-0 up. Free kick here for Hornchurch. Their maestro in the middle of the park today plays a ball over the top and they're in. He's had a strike on goal. It's a save there from Spencer Archer in goal. Great save there. Was alert to the danger. And he saved it for the Swans and he's played the ball forward. Tried to find Radley here. Or Northie there. But they've won it back again, Hornchurch. They've played the ball over the top. The cameraman's not with play. Get up with the play, son. Played in again from Hornchurch. Reed is there to clear, but it's a poor clearance from Reed. It's terrible stuff, this. And Leicester with another poor clearance. We're better than this, lads. Hornchurch have got the ball again, and he's nuts, Leicester. Newt's there to clear it. That's it. He plays it off the Hornchurch player. That's a bit better defending. Come on, lads. We're better than that. Goal kick for the Swans. Archer clears it down the field. It's won by the Hornchurch left back here. Harris then tries to use his head, but he plays it back to Baker. He volleys it up the field, but again it's won back by Hornchurch there. Yep, one again, look there. No free kick. Ref allows play to go on, they played it forward. He's clean. Is it through? Can he keep it in? He keeps it in. Plays it back to the midfielder again. He's had a lot of the ball today. Gets past Newton. Plays the ball over the top. It's cleared there by Baker. Once again, Hornchurch pick up the pieces. They're putting the pressure on. Carrie's done well there. Strong up front. Oh, lovely little bit of skill. Oh, look at that from Carrie there today. Or as Mark White calls him, Carrie. He plays the ball to Radley. Radley takes a touch. Carrie's carried his run on. He takes it round the keeper. He's got a chance. Cuts it back. Oh, the keeper's done well. And they mop it up again, Hornchurch. They've defended really well in this first half an hour of this game. And they're in possession of the ball again. And they bring the ball forward. One back again there by Dave Carter. He's meant to be playing out on the right, but he's playing like a centre midfielder. He's played it inside to Northie. He has a pop shot. There we go. That's the original right foot we're used to. Scott. Cheers, mate. Dying seconds of the first half here. Radley brings the ball forward. It's won again back by the midfielder for Hornchurch. Plays the ball forward into the centre forward. He cuts it back. Reedy clears it. Once again, it comes to the number 4. He's been on the ball all this half. He plays a lovely little dummy there. And he's clean through. Plays the ball out to the right. Cuts it back over Newts. Clears the ball for the Swans. Great bit of defending. Goes off for a throw and the ref plays up for half-time. Great half there from the Swans. Super stuff. 2-0 up in the semi-final. Been very dominant, but we've got to keep an eye on certain players for Hornchurch in his second half. But 2-0 the Swans at half-time. The second half about to get underway. No changes made by the Swans at half-time. Hornchurch to kick off. The refs checking all the regulars again, the keepers. Everyone's ready. And Hornchurch get the game underway for the second half. Okay, number 4. You've had a good first half, but you know David Beckham's son. Leave that to the pros, yeah? Christ, what was he thinking there? The ball's here with the Hornchurch goalkeeper. He clears the ball down the field. It's headed there by Newton. Headed it forward, but it's popped up to the midfielder for Hornchurch. He's put a challenge in. But once again, Carrie shows his strength, wins the ball, and he plays it down the left to Radley. Radley takes a touch, plays it inside to Northie. Oh, it's behind Northie. It comes to Newton. He plays it to Carrie. Carrie takes another touch, puts it over the top for Carter. He's won there by the defender, but Carter's kept possession of the ball. He's tried to get it across. He's played it across here. No one's on the end of it. Tries to... Oh, Carrie's taking a touch. Is it a shot? Top corner from Carrie. What a strike there from Carrie. He's redeemed himself from his penalty miss. He's fired us 3-0 up with a rocket in the top corner. Great strike from Carrie. 3-0 to the Swans. Archer with a boy for the Swans. He kicks it down the field. It's won there again by the number 4. He plays it forward. No one's come to meet it. Don't let it bounce, Reedy. You know that. It's won here by the number 8. He's cut inside. He's taking a shot. And he's lobbed Archer. Oh, they're back in the game at 3-1 here. Bad mistake there from Reedy. They should have come and cleared it, but they've got themselves a goal. And it's Hornchurch 1, Swansong 3 in the semi-final. Throw on here to Swansong. Second half substitution, Scott Baker to take the throw on. Playing at left back now. Come on for Leicester. Throws it down the line, but it's once again the number 4's on possession of the ball and he's cleared it, but Scott's won it back again. It's come to Radley. Oh, and he's fouled there and the ref's given a free kick. The number 4's not happy with it. Then again, he weren't happy with much today. But we've won a free kick for the Swans. Scott Baker, number 19 there, walks over to grab the ball, looks like he's going to take it. The Hornchurch are getting people back in numbers and the 4 still moaning at the ref about the decision, but he's given there, mate, so get on with it. 3-1 to the Swans. Scott places the ball down. Every week someone walks in front of the camera. They never learn, but I moan at them every week. So here we've got a free kick to the Swans. It's 3-1 Swans in the cup semi-final. Referee blows a whistle. Scott steps up, he plays the ball forward. He's flicked on there by Harris. He's going to hit the back post. Advanced Hair Studio has put us 4-1 up in the semi-final. Danny Harris has claimed the goal there. Scott's trying to claim it, but sorry, Scott, you're not having it. Harris has flicked it on there. And it's gone in at the back post. There he is. Look, Advanced Hair Studio gets us a goal. 4-1 Swans. Throw on here for the Swans on their right-hand side. We've made a second-half substitute and brought on Dave Doyle, who's got a massive throw on him. So I take it he's taking this throw, which is why the cameraman zoomed in on the box. Dave Doyle with a throw. It's come in. It's won there by Carrie. Flips on by Reed. Oh, nearly a chance there, and the keeper saved it. But the keeper, Hornchurch in possession, keeper brings it out. He throws it out to the right back. He takes a touch. Looks up, plays it forward, but he's played it behind the forward there and it's mopped up by Newton. He cuts inside, nearly loses it there, but he wins it back, plays it back to Doyle. Doyle plays it forward to Newt. Newt plays it back to Boozy. Boozy takes a touch, plays it over the top. It's won there by Carrie, flicks it on. Shirley's on the end of it. Shirley's going to get a touch. He plays it over the top. It's cleared there by the keeper. Nobody wants it. Radley takes a touch, another touch, another touch. It's like a scene. It's like a scene from an old footage there. Nobody wanted to challenge him, and Radley puts us 5-1 up in the semi-final. A goal there from our skipper, Charlie Charles, a.k.a. Michael Radley. The Swans take a 5-1 lead, commanding lead in the semi-final. Come on, you Swans. Throw on here down for the Swans. Last 10 minutes of the game here. He's thrown in. Bit too close to the cameraman for him to pick it up, but he's pinballing around. It's come to Carrie. He's through. He cuts it back. It's come to Shirley, but it's a good bit of defending there from Hornchurch. They've cleared the ball. Comes to Northfield's lost it again. They're fighting for their lives here, Hornchurch. They bring the ball forward. He's played it. Oh, it's won there again by Newt. Pops up to the number 4 again. He takes a touch, plays it to the 8. These two were combining all day for Hornchurch. Boozy then tries to tackle him, but they've still got possession of the ball. It's come back to Doyle. Doyle plays the ball up the front to Shirley, who flicks it on. It's come to Carrie, who's taking a touch, but he took it a bit wide. He's cut it back. It's well cleared there again by the defender, but nobody wants it, and Carrie's on the end of it. He's flicked it across to Shirley, who strikes it. Yes! And Shirley makes it 6-1. 6-1 in the semi-final of the Cup. Shirley gets his second of the day. He's got a brace. It looks like game over now. 10 minutes to go, and we're 6-1 up. And it's going to make a change. Ain't the matchday manager has decided to take Dan Shirley off here. He's got his second goal of the game. He's run himself into the ground for us today in the 6-1. Oh, look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. More for you ladies than I'd say for the gentlemen, but you never know who's that. And he's there again. Look, no top on. But here we carry on. There's a throw onto the Swans. It's won there by the 4 again. Like I said, he was their best player for Hornchurch all day. I'm just unfortunately on the wrong end of a 6-1 defeat. But it's won back here by North. North and Newton, who were brilliant all day today. Two of our better players. But won there by Tony Baker. Newt's take a touch. He puts the ball forward. We've now come to footage from the dying seconds of the game. Cole cuts it inside to Scott Baker, who's now playing up front. He takes a touch, plays it back to Doyle. Doyle cuts inside, but he's lost possession of the ball. It's won there again back by that, but Doyle wins the ball back. It comes to Baker, who takes a touch. He holds on the ball, but there it is. The full-time whistle goes, and the Swans have won the semi-final of the Cup, 6-1. We march on to the final on the 27th of April at Aveley. Get in there, you Swans. Great victory today. Super victory today. Everyone played their part. Everyone played well. And like I said, 27th of April 2018 at Aveley. Swansong FC, the Ultimate FC in the League Cup final. Get yourselves over there. Come and give us your support. We need it. The boys love it. Come on, you Swans. Well done, everyone, today. Great result, great effort.